Hello everyone, Mikezodia here, and welcome to the first episode of Assassin Let's Play series in Lorerim. So we finally got 4.0, so I want to give a special shout out to Gen X Monk. It was thanks to you that this video even appeared, because without you, I would never even bothered downloading it. You managed to let me know that I could actually handle the file size. Now, the reason why it took so long to get a video out, however, is because the last 3 days I was downloading this game about 3 times in a row. Every time I download it, for some reason, Wabbajack decides it wants to delete all my current files. So when I was upgrading from 3.0 to 4.0, it deleted all my 3.0 files, so I had to download all 4,000 files again. Then Biggie made an update to fix a bug, so I went ahead and downloaded that. And it just decided it's going to delete my entire game again, so I had to download 4,000 files again. So basically, Wabbajack just screwed me over a few times in a row. And so now I finally got the game downloaded, and I'm probably not going to patch it again. Even if there is an update, I might just skip it altogether. I'm just going to go along with it, and hopefully, by the time I finish this Let's Play series, everything else will be patched up and ready to go. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is choose a race. You guys already know how much I like bread and race. It's because I don't really look at this part right here. I care about only this. And Brennan just have one of the best passives in the game, which is the 15% magic resistance. And right now, I think Argonian would have been a good choice also because of the starting stats. But like I said, I don't really care about this too much. And this thing right here, unfortunately, is kind of useless to me. But overall, I would have just taken them just for this to make my life easier. Because what I'm hearing, stealth in this game right now is a lot more harder. I think they changed things up. It made the game overall more difficult. I know a few things here and there have been changed that I'm aware of, especially when it comes to like burning animal corpses for food and all that stuff. But yeah, the reason why I'm taking Brennan is because there's a few spells actually that I'm aware of in 3.0, which I'm gambling on is still here in 4.0. And a lot of people do not use these spells with their assassin builds, and I have no idea why, because they're so good. So I'm going to see if those spells are still in here. I'm going to use them. And in order for me to use them, I need to be able to cast magic pretty frequently. So I will be taking the apprentice, which is going to make my life a little more harder also because my stealth will not be as good. Well, you'll see. It's all going to flow together, hopefully, if my plans work out, much as good as I think it is. It'll work out. Let's just try how it goes. Also chose a female character this time to change things up. Debating what to name her. I'm probably just name her Assassin. And I'm also considering to make this an evil playthrough, meaning my character will be an evil character. So I'm probably gonna make decisions which I wouldn't normally make, like on one of my own characters. And I'm probably gonna hurt some feelings. I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. This character is evil. Please do not get upset with me if I make choices that are really messed up. And please don't get upset with me if I decide to sacrifice your favorite Khajiit or your favorite vampire princess for a set of armor. You know what I mean? I'm an evil character, so this is gonna happen. Okay, so we're going apprentice. The reason I'm choosing apprentice is because of this thing right here, this 3 regeneration per second. This allows me to have some sort of regeneration. This is like pretty much 300% regeneration as far as I'm concerned. And it helps a lot in the early game because I'm not gonna be wearing any mage gear. Extra magicka helps also. This is gonna suck, which is why I chose Breton. It's gonna minimize the damage of this a little bit. And later on, when we master either illusion or alteration, this is gonna go away. So overall, this is a good start for us. Ideally, I would have wanted to go Shadow, because it gives me a higher stealth, or maybe even Thief. I'm leaning more towards Shadow. Alright, we gotta choose our major skills. Sneaking's gonna be one. Since we have a big 0 over there, we need to raise that up as high as possible. Our one-handed is only 0 also, so this is gonna be really bad for us in terms of killing things. You need alteration as well. That's one of our staples. I want to get illusion too, man. It's such a hard choice. Might get illusion. Okay, and then we're also gonna get one-handed, I think, for a minor. Okay, let's get guess archery. We will be using we won't be using bows, but we will be using throwing knives, and I have to make sure these throwing knives actually hit hard, unlike before on my warrior. We actually want to kill things with these. Enchanting and smithing for late game stuff, or I think it's a little early. We want strong daggers. Alchemy for poison. I think evasion for our armor and defense. This should be good for the time being. Let's start off with. Alright, we need to choose a deity. This I just go with Mara. We're probably going to lean towards Sithis later on, but it's obviously not one of our starting choices, so we have to work with that. Alright, so for this, the first perk we're going to get is Bad Natured. This gives us more damage when we're in a crouch position, but we're weaker to when we're standing up. So it's pretty much if we fail our assassination, we're going to be in a very bad spot. We definitely want this 20% damage, though. This is going to be really, really good once we sneak attack with this. Berker's awesome, by the way. My eyes on this for a while though, but we have something else in mind. We're actually going to go with Fatal Attraction. Well, pretty much we do 20% more damage to one gender. We're going to choose male since, I don't know, I guess majority of the bosses are male. You got Harkin, you got the Paladin guy, and you got Mirak, the three main annoying, bosses in the game. They're all male. I'm assuming Alduin's male too, even though he might not count since he's a dragon. I don't know if Falmers count. I'm guessing they're male too. So, like I said, it's like a heavy male population. You do have some female bandits. You do have a female boss, I think, in the Mage Quest line. But for the most part, you're going to be dealing with males, and this will probably help. It doesn't mean I do less damage to females. I just take more damage from them. So as long as they don't hit me, because I'm in stealth, it should be fine. I think I could work around this really well. All right, I chose the normal Lorerim experience, not the easy mode. Got that.
Destiny calls you.
Okay, so we got to choose our starting locations. Let's see, we got the looks like that's the starting one or random. Okay, so it looks like these are all the easy mode stuff. If you start with a guild, I guess if I was going full try hard, I'd probably go Dark Brotherhood start or my home. Let's get this nice starting home. I'll get all the 1,000 gold out of there and go straight to the Dark Brotherhood line. Otherwise, you could probably choose one of these bottom ones. Now, because I don't want anyone telling me I took the easy route, I'm going to choose one of the middle ones, which is the difficult ones. In case it looks difficult, Bounty Hunter, you approach a bandit camp. I fell in the spikes bit, I'm hurt. Looks like it's hard. Roadside ambush. I can just run away from them, so I'm not worried about this. How did I end up here? Prisoner in a bandit fort. Okay, let's go with that. I guess Whiterun. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have look at I have only 10 sneaking. I probably have only 5 in one-handed damage. So as you see, I'm a very like below average stealth character. I have a really bad start. I'm starting in a prison cell, and yeah, I don't think anyone could tell me I had an easy start at all. Okay, so we have a bed, a little chamber pot. A lockpick. Can't even. I'm open this if I had lockpicks on me. Wait, do I have any lockpicks on me? No. I mean, charming aura and oak flesh on self. I guess that's better than nothing. They get a sneaking ring though. Okay, so I believe that might be useful. I do get some starting books, I think, though, if I use my anything in here? No. Okay. So it didn't even give me any lockpicks to start with. But then again, even if I had lockpicks, I can't open this thing anyhow. So it's completely worthless to me. It's a rough start. Okay. You know what? Actually, hold on a second. Do alteration. But novice lock. And this should be prepare for venture, I think. I think so, yeah. We're gonna need stealth, obviously. Maybe not for this scenario, but for anything else after this. And I'm thinking illusion also. Main job is to escape from here somehow. Let's see. Distraction. I guess fury.
Might pay up. Bounty this time. Welcome to the city of free man.
Alright, so we're pretty much gonna read these books. Probably get away without distraction for the time being, so I don't have to lose too much stamina.
Go buy a nice bit of swamp in Black Marsh.
The Argonian. Alright. I'm pretty sure they're gonna attack me as soon as I open this door. I gotta be ready. Let's pray to Mara for good luck. We're gonna need it.
Ah, the gold. Look. Nicely. What can I say? Life is good.
Oh, this might be handy.
Keep a song in your heart and a blaze. Smart man.
Ah, jeez. Hope this is the right way. Well, at least we got rid of them. Let's see where we are, though. Oh, jeez, I remember this place. I completely remember this place. Oh, they're gonna kill the villagers. Wait, Do I care? I'm evil, right? To be an evil character. I probably shouldn't care. Who's that? Why is everyone trying to kill us? Is that like a necromancer now trying to kill us? Hey, city guards, help us. Help me. I'm a citizen in need. Beautiful.
Should be good.
This is your last mistake.
I wonder who's gonna win this fight. That's a pretty high level necromancer. Oh no, don't come after me now. Hey guards, go help your ally. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for your kind help. I think the villager are being killed over there. Okay. What do you got? We got Iron Dagger. Black Soul Gem. Yes, I'll absolutely sell that. I think one of these town guards died, right? She did beat one of them. There he is. You now switch to Steel Dagger. This poor innocent guy just got killed for no reason. Like, everyone is just dying left and right now. Like, you guys seen this? Like, everyone's just dying. Yeah, this guy died here. Now who's gonna win between these guys? This is actually kind of funny. Oh, I pissed somebody off.
Guess it's all clear now.
Can't hide from me. There you are. I'll bury you.
You really want to follow me back to the town guards? Are you sure about that? Not gonna end well for you. Oh well, it's more free loot for me to sell. I need some starting gold anyway. Did he just use Voice of the Emperor? What is that?
Retire someday. Get myself an island.
Who used Voice of the Emperor? I didn't know that thing was still in the game. Like, that was an Imperial skill where it calms everyone near you.
Need something? Need something?
Wow. He used Voice of the Emperor. Or whatever. We got plenty of loot anyway. We're just gonna go sell this stuff. Although that saber cat did have some meat on it, we could use some early game food. Let me grab some food. This Voice of the Emperor is going to last for a little while, if I remember correctly. It has a decent bit of a duration, unless they changed it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
They changed it. Oh, jeez. I just wanted some saber cat meat. The mammoth tusk. Yep. Mammoth tusk for Ysolda. Alright, can you guys not do the you know, charm him? I honestly don't care who wins, who loses. It's good loot for me either way.
Enough of this! There you are. Fool, I'll have your blood.
Conjuration hide. There we go, we got some armor now at least. That's perfect. We need a Dark Brotherhood armor, honestly, but this is gonna work for the time being. Okay, so naturally I would go straight to the Dark Brotherhood, get the armor. It's probably the best way to go, I think. However, we also need some starting cash and starting levels. To tell you right now, trying to do stealth at level 1 or 2 is gonna really suck. Especially because my one-handed is only level 5. And even if I was to crank it up, it's not until like level 20, 25 where you're actually going to notice a difference, where I can actually start one-shotting some of these bandits. So it's kind of like I got to take it a little slow for the time being. I know it sucks, but that's the reason why, you know, that's the trade-off. I'm taking a harder start for a hopefully stronger finish as a Breton. Argonian would have made this thing so much easier, I think. Because it had a lot of skills that I need. It's fine. We'll make it work somehow. I like to think about the late game too, because at the end of the day, I'll be doing this Let's Play all the way down to all 3 major bosses. So, you know, you have to plan for late games to a certain degree. I'm not gonna be one of those like, you know, early game characters, just play for a little while and then make a new character again. No, you guys know I try to take it all the way to the end. So I gotta kind of think the long game. Okay, so what's this? And then there's also the thing where I'm not cheesing anything in terms of like okay, so I used the guards to kill those bandits, but it's not like I'm luring giants to it or using absorb knowledge or any of that stuff. Let's just sleep real quick. All right, what are we raising? We had to raise one-handed for sure. Need that thing to be cranked up. We had 10 over there. Next, I think we need illusion to be 25. Alteration moved up. Sneak is our main skill up there. Okay, I do believe we need some in smithing. Keep our daggers up to check. We want maximum damage on our daggers, so we want that up there. Enchanting we do want, but we can get that later on, I think. Evasion for defense. Alright, beautiful. And this point is more than likely going to go into illusion also. I need 2 spells from there, for sure. We want blend, which is one of the most strongest stealth spells in the early game. And probably muffle, I'm thinking. They're very good stealth spells. Now this is probably the weakest character I have created so far, if I have to think about this right now. The Necromancer at least had minions to protect him and fight. The Warrior had, you know, heavy armor and sword, shield. He was pretty well defended. This character has neither the offense or defense of either of them, and my stealth is worthless this early on. So This is by far the hardest character I think I've played so far, or going to be playing. I'm imagining a very rough time in the early game.
Take a look at what I have for sale. At bargain prices sticking around.
Okay, so we're gonna sell some stuff.
Anything you like. I'd even buy one of your. Take a look.
Could run around with a two-handed weapon for the time being. Hang on to this for a while longer. We will not be using bows, we'll be using throwing knives, like I said, so could probably skip on that. Let's see, we definitely want a campfire kit, I think. Let's grab two. What's this? Holy Spirit, I don't think I've seen this one. That's a pencil spirit that homes in on the target and explodes for 400 points of sun damage to undead. Nice. Conjure horse familiar. Oh wow. They added a horse. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. Maybe we could even use that if we wanted to.
Do come back.
Alright, we got 500 gold to our name. No food. I'm not worried about finding some.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Need gold?
Alright, what do we have
Don't
here?
forget, I will buy your unwanted stuff.
Wow. None of these are easy. Alright, so we're gonna need to get some experience somehow. Somewhere. I'm thinking we could probably do the Dark Brotherhood quest line. That should give us a level again. I didn't want to do it this early. I wanted to do some missives first, but considering the missives are kind of all difficult. Or we could check some ones in other towns too while we're doing the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, so we're heading to Riften. We're gonna take care of Geralt, and then we're gonna go to Windhelm after that. That'll be a more cheaper way to do it than to do Windhelm first, then Riften, then back. We're gonna need food though.
It's for sale if you got the coin.
Now a location of some food. There's that player home. There's gonna be some food and some supplies there early on. Might help. I'm thinking about hitting it. There's also some junk in Riften I could always pick up too. Yeah, sorry guys, I would beeline to certain locations, but I gotta play this a little smart because I know my limits right now, and it's not. This is gonna be a very hard playthrough, at least for the early game. So I gotta get whatever supplies I could get. Like I said, if you chose the home start, Dark Brotherhood start, you got nothing to worry about. You got tons of gold or supplies at your fingertips. I chose the most miserable start I could probably think of right now, so I gotta play accordingly. But as such, this is to also show you guys that it doesn't matter how bad off you are, you can still make it work somehow. This game is still possible. Alright, so we're going to the player home over here. There's some free cabbages and stuff I could loot for food. And I think there's a few supplies I could probably make use of as well. Hopefully there's some more light armor, maybe some light boots or something. Do some more. You guys notice the head bobble while you're walking? They added that. There's these fairies too. Remember him talking about adding fairies to the game. They don't do anything besides just take up, just there for appearance. So right around here is the farm. You get experience just for finding places, but it's not a lot. Okay, we got some gourds and cabbages. Cabbages are amazing. One of the best early game foods you could get your hands on. 150 hunger for one cabbage. We got the new player stuff right here. We got apples here. It's great. That. Got some ingots to work with. Nothing I could use this stuff for. Okay, I'm not able to craft any throwing knives, which kind of sucks. I kind of wanted some of those. Alright, came here for the food, we got the food. Let's get out of here. We're headed back to Whiterun, and we're going to use the stables and fast travel towards Riften. Over there, we could take out the orphanage area, and then we're gonna grab some supplies at Riften from some of the free stuff they have over there. And I remember, Jen, you were mentioning they have like salt piles there you can pick up, so I'll grab some of that also. Because apparently what I heard is they also got rid of the, you know how you used to torch bash the corpses or set them on fire for food? You can't do that anymore. So you got to literally cook your own food. So I gotta get some stall piles to make some early game chow. Alright. I don't know, like he's going third person just for a jump, but alright. Okay, here goes. Go to stables.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to climb and back and we'll be off?
Straight to Riften, please.
I might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all by itself.
As long as you get me there, I don't care what you do once you're there.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in. Keep an eye out for Imperials.
Oh, really? I see. Looks like we gotta take the scenic route. What's our noise at anyway? 101%, jeez. Alright, we got some food for a while. Let's see if there's any supplies we could pick up here. With this fighting going on. Oh. Free gold, free diamond. Silver ingot. If you want the throwing knives. Alright, everyone's getting a piece of the loot.
Yes.
That's Riften for you. They don't even care that the dead body's sitting there. They just want a piece of the loot.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Scarlet.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody...
Someone has killed Grillin!
No more!
Grillin is dead! Offenses did it!
Hooray!
I cannot Grillin the kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay! Aventus really did it! He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grillin! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray!
Leave here!
We love you,
us
Dark
alone.
Brotherhood!
Victory is yours!
Alright. We killed old hag. And now, ooh, what is that spike? Okay, and now, let's see, probably head down below, get some supplies real quick. And then we're headed to Windhelm. Let's see here, I don't need any of these. That's just, oh, this, perfect. We got the salmon. Free gold necklace, absolutely.
Need something?
It's homeless, I'm guessing. Be taking cabbage, it's the best early game food. Tons of cabbage, it's amazing. Every room's got all the food we need for a long time just from this run. Not a good call, Jen. Actually, I might skip with the horker meat. Oh, they all weigh one. Never mind. But they yeah, I might just keep this one. I have tons of food now. Tons of food and a few items to sell here and there for gold. Should be okay though.
You hear that? I swear there's something out there. In the dark.
River Betty. Definitely take a River Betty. One of the strongest poison items in the game. I think I got enough food on me right now to last me for the entire game if I wanted to. That's crazy. Okay, we're out of here, guys. We got everything we came for. Okay, our next stop is to get to Windhelm and cash in for this.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you climb and back, and we'll be off?
So we head to Windhelm.
You'll find Windhelm's full of dark elves. The kind from Moral. Not that I have anything against them. They keep to themselves.
I should have probably hit the Khajiit caravan before going there. Had a few loot items to sell. Now, I wouldn't have mind being a Thieves Guild person before I became an assassin. The Thieves Guild entrance is a little bit difficult. 2 enemies at the very beginning of the rat ways are kind of on a difficult end. The archer usually has explosive arrows, which is not fun. And I don't recall who you are.
Horses.
Oh, the horse
all
lady.
day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
But yeah, he usually has explosive arrows, and the other guy's a pretty decent sword and board. So overall, a decent entrance area, which this character cannot handle.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimbar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is...
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
Let's see him run.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Oh, free backpack.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me.
Wait, isn't this the... Oh yeah, this is the one... That was the nocturnal one. Like, why is the nocturnal's address over here?
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Wow. I'm just finding tons of free loot, aren't we? This everywhere we look is just free loot.
Praying, Night Mother, why won't you answer me?
Hang on, kid, I'll be right there.
How long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother, why won't you answer me? Grow, you old crow. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. So very tired. Finally, my prayers have been answered. It worked. I knew you'd come. I just knew it. I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, the Black Sacrament, yeah.
It took so long, so very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind!
Yeah, about that.
You did? Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten. I mean, I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, just not that good. You killed the old hag before I even asked. Oh, and please, take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom, supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
No worries at all. Even flesh makes a decent poison. Okay, so now we have to get back to find a place to sleep. Probably head back to Whiterun. What's people running for? That's really weird. Okay, that took a while to load, so I'm probably gonna play it safe and make a hard save real quick. It's just so we don't have to redo the entire thing so far, if anything should happen.
Carriages to all the cities. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Never been to Whiterun before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Dragon Search, they call it. Big old dragon skull hanging on the wall.
Alright. Okay, ready to go. So we just have to get a letter from the Dark Brotherhood, letting us know that you know, they know about us.
Take a look at what I have for sale.
Oh, got rid of the free bed over here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You gotta admit, that's pretty creepy. Imagine getting a note like this in the mail. I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Got something to sell?
Right, so we're gonna have to sleep now and get the, well, I mean the, to do the quest line for that.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on, see if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Now, for those of you who played vanilla, here's a fun little fact if you guys didn't know about it. If you cast a clairvoyance spell, it actually aims at this guy right over here. So technically, I believe this is the one that's the intended target of the contract. So that was pretty cool feature. But obviously, you could just talk to each one and decide on your own.
I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you. What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Please, I don't know. I mean, I'm a soldier. I've killed people when I was ordered to. Maybe there was sometimes I got carried away. But war is war, right? Nobody could blame me for that. Could they? My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
So a mercenary who probably started killing innocent people.
Please, whatever it
like,
is,
you know,
I'm
civilians.
sorry.
Get these things off of me! None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to...
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates...
The fearless wife and mother, and the underhanded Khajiit. Had to be one of them, right? Interesting choice. Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
That's good. All right then. So we are now in. Oh jeez. Okay. The dangerous place. Oh, these make great poisons. They're as strong as river betties in terms of poison content. I'm gonna grab 2 of those. Alright, we have to fast travel now. Let's go to Whiterun again. And then from there we're gonna take the stables all the way to Valkyrie area and join the Dark Brotherhood. We could also take Sithis as our deity at that point as well. I've not meditated in a while. Oh, thanks for reminding me, bud. I keep forgetting about meditation. That's good that actually reminds you now, because I have really bad memory. Okay, so we're gonna go
Need
to...
something? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the... Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh, and I don't think I'll be using any followers this playthrough like I normally do. I'm gonna try killing without having any help from anyone. And that only seems fair for a more difficult playthrough. Make it even more challenging by not having followers. Not even in the early game. And I'm really making my life miserable, aren't I? No fast leveling, no easy levels with absorb knowledge, no good start, no followers. It's a very, very miserable experience overall. But I think that's part of the fun, right? Give yourself a challenge. I wonder if they still have that imp at the very entrance of this place. I hate dealing with imps. Oh, by the way, please let me know about the quality of the microphone. I know you guys haven't given me any feedback on that yet. I'm hoping it's good because I'm using a headset microphone instead of my usual one because that other one was tending to give me some issues. And the problem with the headset one, you got positioned in such a way that I'm not really breathing into it, you know what I mean? And also, there's the sound quality thing too. Alright, officially in the Dark Brotherhood. And we leveled 2. since we're at a dark brother, let's take a look at the tenants. Okay, I gotta actually look closer at this. Okay, so never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so would invoke the wrath of Sithis. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so would invoke the wrath of Sithis. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from the Dark Brotherhood superior. We have to follow everything accordingly. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brotherhood or Dark Sister. Okay, to do so thing. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so thing. Alright, so these are pretty easy tenants. Just don't steal, it's pretty much for every single guild. Don't hurt each other. Oh, nice.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Soon, my dearest. Soon. I'm arranging a job for you, but I need some more time. For now, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive, and things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Be sure and introduce yourself.
Nice. Let's see, right? Actually, let's grab these ones too.
They're all very eager to meet you.
Someone mentioned you get a pretty strong weapon in here too, like a dagger, but I'm not noticing anything. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, choice of bow damage or bow damage with or without the mask. So we got, I don't know why I took it off, but alright, so we had a choice of this one or the open one. Next we have the armor, which is either this one. Is this me or a head looks a little big in this thing? Kind of looks a little big. So it makes it harder for us to be detected. Not bad one for early game. Moves it decreased by half as much. 1 second. This increases our stamina. This makes us muffled. With muffled. Alright, my noise currently is 54. I don't have the. Let's try a muffle spell. Actually, let's try this first. Shouted Hood. Now 42. Okay. So that does help a little bit. Okay, we worship Sithis now. Alright, yeah, probably read these books though. We had to get these spells under our belt. We could probably take a contract from the Zim also. Just to see, hopefully the first few ones aren't too difficult. This way we have some utility under our belt as well.
So beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable, it was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Right, so this is our Brotherhood, guys. Alright, plenty of free food here, too. Although we have plenty of food. Additional contracts. What do we got here? Terry and Derry, I don't know who those are. Ralph, Stonefist, not sure. Yeah, we kind of figured this one would be up there, right? Oh no, Limb Kill. Yeah, Braid. Wait, Braid. Braid. What's Braid? This one sounds familiar. Wait, isn't Braid the little girl from Whiterun? The one who's always bullying the other kid? Wow. They want you to kill her? That's crazy. Guess we got some free stuff up here. Alright, we got some good poison, so right off the bat. What you got here? We got fire salts, frost salts, clusters, clusters, management, armory. Oh, I didn't recognize those. Those are Jaren roots. You got a couple of Jaren roots. It's not the strongest poison in the game, like hands down. Oh God, where's that? Got completely about it. It's been such a long time that I did Dark Brotherhood that I forgot to have one of these in here. And they have pretty good utility stuff here. Not gonna lie, there's some really nice supplies in this place. Maybe the dagger's in here somewhere. People have been talking about like a really strong dagger. I just haven't found it yet. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and sleep and level up. And then we'll take our first contract. Sleep in this bed? Oh, the Astrid looks like. Oh, good. I guess this is our room. Run down little place in here. Okay, now we gotta be careful now. Illusion, we're not gonna raise any higher. We're keep it at 25 for the time being because we have to start cranking everything else up. Raise alteration up. Sneak definitely. one-handed, of course. This has to be cranked up. We're practically 10 levels below on this than it should be. Have to get later on. Don't worry about that. Illusions, lipstick here. Suppose we could do alchemy. Evasion, I'm guessing smithing then. That's what... Oh, we forgot marksmanship. Okay, something has to go. I'm guessing the alchemy has to go for the time being. Marksmanship is important. We are going to be using our throwing knives to kill things with. Because we cannot realistically backstab everyone. We're going to have to eventually some range attacks as well. I can't raise this. I'm going to hold on to this last point for the time being, but I'm probably going to put into one-handed mastery. Or actually a couple levels. I think I should probably save it because I get this one right here. Exploit weakness. Wow. Okay. But they changed some of the stuff in here. Wow. Nice. Okay. So they really they changed up stealth a little bit. I think they got rid of a few of the stronger perks. But they balance it out by giving other ones which are pretty strong too. So I think it's pretty good. We're gonna have to see firsthand how it works. Oh, we're still tired. Wow, I thought we had enough rest. Apparently I should have slept longer. We're also really hungry. Let's get the contract. We'll sleep again after that and then head out.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Should I act cocky?
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet, and more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either, but they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated, whichever works for you. Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfy, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
True, true. No need to rush me. I cook some food while I'm here. Alright, we could cook a lot of food, actually. Well, we have a lot of salmon. simply beautiful. Got plenty of food now for a long time. All right, so we got our first set of contracts. We're gonna go sleep. We get maximum fatigue cure. Oh, let's talk to a few people here.
New sister, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family. You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress. What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes. Stay safe.
Yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine. I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely. I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah, goodbye. Kill lots of people. Hail Sithis, blah, blah, all that.
But he is funny. It's like Nazim. He has quite a humor to him.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard you pulled the old choose your victim gag with you. I love that one. You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family.
Oh yeah, she's alchemist trainer.
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
If I recall correctly, she's a very high level alchemy trainer. Okay, she doesn't have some. She's got some pretty interesting spells on her. Yeah, keep an eye on her. Once she gets some more money, she might be someone I might have to come to more often. Okay, we're done here. Sleep, eat, and roll. We're gonna go kill, I think Narfy first. He's probably the easiest one, the beggar. Although, if I remember correctly, he has a quest line tied to him. Something about a necklace. I want to say we got our food and fiber, but I don't think apple has a lot of fiber.
Welcome, my sister. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you. You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here. Once I was a shadow scale, an assassin in service to the King of Blackmarsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. But that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good.
I always had respect for this guy. He's actually a really, really nice guy. In terms of, like, you know, I mean, he's not nice, he's Dark Brotherhood, but you know what I mean? Like, as a Dark Brotherhood member, he's really nice to you. And I believe later on he comes in very handy. Okay, so we got our first set of contracts. Let's head on out. We got everything we need. Narfy should not be a difficult kill at all. Though I'm wondering about its quest line. Okay, so first things first, let's go to the world map. We're gonna have to head to Falkreet, and we can take a fast travel, and I forget what Narfy is. We're gonna have to take a look at the map real quick. Oh yeah, Narfy's right there. Okay. Remember him. I need to do his questline during the main questline area. Looks like we got mail again.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Which way are we going to? That looks good. Yeah, definitely assassin. The stamina is, I guess, is useful, but the last one to do 100% more damage. That's pretty much double damage right there. Okay, so we were supposed to take caravan, right? I'm sorry, guys. Track of this guy. Now, I wonder if that falls under Riften area.
Good afternoon. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
I think it's Iverstead, isn't it? Iverstead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Just sit back. This won't take long.
I mean, do these guys even realize, like, you know, you're walking around wearing the Dark Brotherhood uniform? I'm pretty sure they know you're Dark Brotherhood. I'm surprised there's not people out there trying to kill me. It's still early nighttime. We got plenty of time right now. This is Narfy's home, is it not? Right next door to this guy named Henrik. They changed things up. Where's Narfy? He is in town right now, apparently. Okay, there he is.
Rita! I can't see you, Rita. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hide. Don't make me sad. Rita was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Windhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfy not to worry. Rita will come back. Rita!
Huh? I'm gonna perish if I die in an inn? Seriously?
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Should I be worried if I could perish here?
Pardon me, my lady. Do you fancy a bit of music? Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Are these people trying to kill me?
Those sycophants in the temple would call her Kinnereth. Just a pale shadow
Meat
of the
and
truth.
mead must ever
Like
make
all
way
the
for the
temple
clash of steel,
divines.
the song of battle.
Wait, Henrik, is this one of the guys we have to kill? I don't remember offhand.
Welcome, friend. Welcome to the Villamere Inn. Need a room? Maybe a drink? If there's anything I can get you, you just let me know. So, you're headed up to High Hrothgar, aren't you?
No.
Of course. Like I said, let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Oh, while you're here, if I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Now, in the vanilla game, you see some arrows floating in the water that indicate where where her body was. Apparently now they parked a giant boat on top of it. At least the water's not freezing, and they got rid of all the little grass at the bottom. That's good. Oh, that's the remains right there. I wonder if they ever fix that bug where if you talk to him again, Windhelm guy, about Rada's necklace in your inventory, he actually gives Narfy's response. Not sure if you guys ever seen that bug. It was a one from Vanilla Skyrim. I'll show you guys if you haven't seen it yet. If it still exists, unless they fixed it.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Okay, they got rid of it. Good.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Looks like either Bethesda or this modless actually fixed that one. Got rid of the command. If you ever do have old vanilla one, just you can bring the necklace to him and he'll act like Narfy for a bit. You won't take it, but you know it's just there. Narfy, where are you? Why are you wandering around late at night and not sleeping? I need to return back to bed. Alright, Narfy, head back home. I'll follow you. This guy does sleep though, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Apparently he stays up all night. The night owl. I mean, I don't care what time of day it is. I just need him to return back to this side over here, where it's more easier to get rid of him. Unless they plan for me to kill him in, there we go. That's what I needed. Narfy.
Oh, Rada, Rada. You live among the clouds now, dear Rada. Oh no. No, no, no! Narfy never got to say goodbye. Now Narfy's all alone. At least Narfy has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfy of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfy.
Okay, so now we're headed out. We can actually level up now. Oh, I wonder if that bed is open now to sleep in. No, probably not. Either way, he's done. S1 down. Who's our next objective? Angus Mill. Where's that one? Far north. By the Windhelm Stables. Those are good fast travel there. I don't mind. Unless they removed it, there were some free beds around there too that I could sleep at and get a level up. $54 septims to fast travel. It's not too bad. I'm actually glad they decreased the cost. It was a little crazy before. Now it actually feels just right. But this would have cost me probably like, I don't know, like 300-400 septims just to travel. Doubles here. And a silver cat. Yeah, you enjoy your meal over there, bud. You enjoy your little wolf meal. I'll just be going this direction right here. I might be an assassin and all, but I'm not a stupid one. I know my limits. Yeah, so far I'm really like this. Now I know that you guys are probably just kind of slow in terms of like me not doing dungeons and stuff like that, but it's because I kind of know what's going to happen if I walk into a dungeon. Like if I go in right now to, let's say, one by Riverwood, Ember Shard, I will die. This is how it's going to be. I'm not going to survive that at all. Not with my current stealth and all that. Like it's stealth a little bit. I feel like, especially if I had range, if I did like stealth archer, probably might be able to pull it off. I'm lucky. But with full melee, no. I have to make sure I kill each one in a single hit, and I can't use, like, I'm using an axe right now to one-shot things, but I can't use that in a normal scenario because that's going to alert all the other enemies to me. I have to use a dagger to avoid making sound.
I used to work at Enger's Mill, but I had to leave.
Why are you here? Get away from me!
Until next time.
Okay, let's get this thing settled real quick. I let go of Fury for the time being. One, this will 2. Shoot, there was a witness. Who are you? Do I need you?
Mercy! Someone, do something!
Whoa, they hit like a truck. These guys are not gentle. I died to mud crabs. But yeah, probably return back to the Brotherhood. I believe that's the last place I slept in. And we lost a decent amount of gold for that too. But it's fine. It's all good. You cash these things in. Killed Narfy and we killed the other person right there. Unfortunately, we got a bounty on our heads now. That wasn't careful and didn't look both directions before stabbing somebody.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little Jester. She has a contract for you. Come see me afterward.
Really? Oh, I should have did the Jester quest first. I made a mistake on that.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Another member of the family. Hello, hello. So very good to meet you. So polite, so nice. Cicero likes you. The Night Mother is sure to like you too. Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends. The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper. Stay safe. Oh, yes.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites. The witless fool and his pet corpse? Take a guess. Later,
He's funny. Wait, did he just call me a ham hock? Okay, I think we talked to everyone here already. And apparently, no one's really liking this guy right now. Okay, now let's talk to Nazim and get our bounty cleared. Okay, let's go. We already spoke to Babette.
So, what of the old beggar Narfy? Is it done? Has he groveled for his last septum? Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Wow. He really likes to rub it in, doesn't he? Alright. 250 gold. That's actually quite a decent amount.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
This here's just hilarious. I'm sorry. He makes it like all your kills feel worthless. Alright, so this 500 gold that just got, I'm going to lose it to a bounty cost because I got spotted. So there goes that. Or I could just avoid going to Windhelm altogether for a little while. Oh, we got a leather backpack. That's good. Get the better prices for the time being. Okay, so we are now going back to sleep so we could get a fatigue off us and level up. I don't know why our fatigue keeps going up so fast. Alright, now our one hand is catching up. We're at a good point in this right now. Okay, next thing we're going to raise, Illusion's good, alternate 25. That's exactly what I want, is stealth 25. These are all perfect. Alright, so now we're kind of along the lines of where we want to be as a assassin. Of course, we just don't have the right perks at the moment, but we'll work on that slowly over time. Now I can start cranking up some of our other stuff. Mything, enchanting, all this other stuff is useful. We're going to save this last 2 points, I guess. I'll wait, Asian. Probably not anymore either. Oh, there's marksman's too. Okay, alchemy and enchanting has to go for the time being. Alright, so we definitely gotta go sneak. There's that. Death strike, attack weakness. It's pretty nice. Arcane Assassin is very useful too. It'll make all my spells silent and make this one more harder to spell. Oh, there's so many good spells here. And good stuff. I might need to crank this up a little bit. Although alteration is now 25 too, and with that comes some really nice spells as well. I had to go this way. But let's see if they still have some of these spells I'm looking for. Got Arcados Recital, which I do want. Powered weapon, yes, they got that. Where's the other one I needed? They don't have it here. I might have to buy it separately from the Mages Guild. This is one of the items one of the ones I wanted. Take a look. Basic enchanted, non-enchanted weapon with physical damage. So considering that my daggers will be unenchanted, I now just added 15 damage to 22 seconds, which is just long enough for me to assassinate somebody. So when I have silent casting on, I can actually enchant my weapon prior to making the kill. This will be very useful at that point. Okay. Kato's Recital and that. Kato's Recital let me recast some spell onto myself prior to combat, or as soon as combat begins. So I can actually put blend or invisibility on myself really quickly. This is why I was saying that I wanted the and this, there's many other useful spells, but this is why I wanted Apprentice and Bread and all this other stuff. So you guys can kind of start seeing my reasoning behind what my choices were. Okay, let me just check something real quick. Okay. So we're gonna eat some food and then we're gonna head out. Erase some of the. All right, so we're not gonna follow her contract just yet. I think now's a good time for us to actually start working on trying to kill bandits and things.
It's her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress! Perfectly! You're the boss!
Okay. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. We should probably head to, I'm thinking maybe Riverwood, and see how we are strong enough to kill some of the bandits that's lurking outside, because Mawiri's quest line that they're about to send me to right now is filled with bandits, not just one. There's quite a number of them in there. And I'm feeling I'm not really at that stage yet. I have to be a little more, a few more levels under my belt. So, I guess this will kind of help get some more experience for me. And also, I feel that it's also good practice to see where we stand in the stealth department. How stealthy are we? How close can I get to an enemy before they detect me? Am I fully, muffled? Will they hear me approaching? Is my damage high enough to one-shot them? All this stuff, I wish I had one more level, though, because this will give me the output into Arcane Assassin, which will let me cast outside of combat and not be heard. That will allow me to empower my weapons with damage prior to stabbing them, so this will allow me to kill them with a dagger. Speaking of which, I'd probably read these books also. I already read Empower Weapon, that's good. Alright, I'll worry about Arcados in a bit. I need a spell to actually put that on, like invisibility or something. Alright, so once again, let's see if there's anything here that needs to go. Moss Mother. Okay. I did say kill the leader of Embershard, did it not? Oh wait, but what's the time limit on us? We can't really work with time limits.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll come back for that contract, I guess. But they kill the leader of Embershard when we're ready for it. At our current stage, I don't think we can work with a time limit, because if we fail to defeat the entrance area, then we're going to lose that contract before we reach the boss. Now this would obviously be easier if I had a follower. Like if I grabbed, like, let's say, I don't know, Katana, for example. She would have probably annihilated a lot of these guys for me. Got me some free XP, free levels, but since we're doing everything by ourselves, a bit more trickier. Okay, so we're gonna save at that campsite right there. It's a good spot to actually save it. And then we're gonna make some kills on the outside here. Night time is approaching, which is perfect for us because this is the best time to strike. Midnight's usually, like, you would think that's a good time to strike, but it's a lot of moonlight shows up a lot of times and brightens up the ground, making us an easier spot. Okay, saved here, good. Switch to dagger for the time being. Alright, we're officially blended and muffled. I wonder if we could approach these wolves now. I just say that we're in combat when we're not. These wolves are really unpredictable right now. Moving left and right like crazy. What is going on with these wolves? Seriously. Just moving around like crazy. They don't see me, which is a good thing. Because of the way they're moving, I can't really kill them either. Okay, that is a good sign then. We are kind of undetected for the most part. As long as we keep collecting human flesh, so this is going to be active as well. Alright, so my first targets are up there. There's two enemies up there that are really, like the archer types. We have to get rid of them first. Okay, we are muffled. That's some poison damage to our blade. Okay, we're not going to be using bows, but just got it anyway. I'm going to recast my stuff on me. And I should be done. Actually, I can even empower my weapons now. Let me try that as well. Okay, weapons now empowered. So my dagger does now do 15 more physical damage on top of this original 36 right here. He hasn't spotted us yet, really. Alright, we got spotted. Oh, they might have to fight it out, I guess. Of course, we could use that wolf as a distraction to kill the other guy. That's weird. All our spells came off. We lost our blend and everything. That's because I sheeted my weapon.
What was that?
I barely managed to kill him because of his heavy armor. Alright, we officially cleared out the entrance for this place. Now there's only one more bandit area left, and that's down this way. We clear them up, we should have enough for level 5, which will give us hopefully all the tools we need to go inside Ember Shard and clear that area out. Oh, also locate this area right here. This free experience points for unlocking this place. And it's enough to level us. Wow. Don't even need to do the next area. But we're gonna do it anyway. Just because we can. I hope you guys see how the build is coming together now. In terms of why I chose certain things. Magic regeneration is giving me just enough regeneration that I don't need to worry about wearing mage gear to, magic regen. Two guys here. Should have been 3. There's one guy up there. Okay. This guy's really thin. How am I gonna stab this person?
What was that? Thought I heard something.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Oh man, that was bad. He was stuck in the tree. We made the assassination and we got alive. Perfect. Where did that come back for the other two? I should have been able to stab all three of them without being detected if it wasn't for that tree stab. I power my weapon now. We're ready. I gotta move this, and power doesn't last very long.
Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me, but they never wait.
Retire someday. Get myself an island.
We're not alone. Time to end this little game.
Jeez, my power ran off. Not good. And I'm bleeding out.
You puny weakling.
Yeah, that was bad. He's not gonna catch me. Stab you another day. Yeah, my power ran off before I stabbed him. Should have backed off, re-empowered my weapon. Because he's wearing, full plate, so he has a lot more defense than the other guys. He's gonna lose sight of me in a moment. Yeah, done. Can't find me now.
Where are you?
At least I don't think he will. Yeah, he's level 24. That was a pretty hard kill. I'm pretty sure if I rest and come back here, I'll level up and everything like that. Not gonna be an issue. Anyway, we got what we came for. We got our level ups and everything, so we're good. He's not gonna find us. Okay, so now we're gonna head over to that campsite. We're gonna sleep right there. Go level up. That should give us the last remaining edge that we need. By level 5, we should now be able to handle these bandits. I mean, you can already see it's coming together. We could still handle bandits, but we have a bit of a downtime. We can't empower our weapons. This empower is kind of making up for the difference in damage that I'm lacking right now. And it's only going to get stronger later on, so I'm not worried. Okay, so let's sleep real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and raise one hand to 25. It's 25, sneak is already 25. What else do we need? So we could raise enchanting a little bit. Marksmanship. Okay, so you can see all my skills are starting to fall into place now. Next level, I'll probably be raising alchemy, enchanting up to 25, and one of these is going to boost it up. 1, 2, 3, and then one of these is going to raise. I'm probably going to raise maybe my one-handed up there. These are good right now. Alteration and illusion are good right now for where they are. And now it's time to really crank up my damage. because we have to be a lethal assassin, right? Okay, so right now I'm leaning towards, I want to put a point into one-handed really, really badly. That I can really use that damage from there. But this Arcane Assassin will allow us to cast in combat, unless these spells enchantments are silent. When cast out of spells are more powerful on targets that while undetected. Yeah, so we want this Arcane Assassin because now I can use Empower Weapon right behind an enemy, not care about him hearing me. You understand? This is really one of the things that we want to get our hands on. Okay, so now I don't have to back out of combat just to rebuff myself. Get this stay in stay in the fray and then keep backstabbing one after another, just casting as I go along. And since we're out of combat, our magic regeneration will be very fast. But you guys are starting to see this, hopefully. Anyway, it's a good time to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for future ones, because this is going to start to get very interesting once our assassin gets cranked up there in their skills and levels. So this is Mikezodia. Have a good one.